Page 72, Alouette. Very famous melody. I think about every piano student at one time or another comes across this melody. Nothing new being presented, but we got some challenges going on here, so let's take a look. At the top of the page, they're giving you what they call a G major warm-up, and this is up to you. I don't think at this level you really need to warm up, but if you feel, oh, I gotta warm up, then by all means warm up. I don't care. Right now, the only advantage I would see to warming up is it gets you mentally focused on what you're doing here. So you're not thinking about stuff in the outside world, other things going on. You're focused here. And a warm-up can help you do that. As far as physically warming up, I see no point in it at this level. But all they're doing is a G major position. You notice the half notes are every other note. That's important, because we'll get this a lot. Remember an interval of a third, an interval of a third. That makes a chord that's very common, and that's the interval of a fifth. Remember, we've talked intervals. C would be that. Yeah, and G is that. It comes in handy a little bit because you will see these note patterns in music, and when you see them in music, you think, oh, I know what that is. It makes reading the music so much easier. So let's talk Alouette. I look it over. It's about 5 lines long. You think, is it a page or a page and a half? What is it? Yeah, it's about just getting a general idea of how long it is. Okay. Treble bass clef, 4/4 time signature. I see a bunch of, there's a dotted, and I see quarter notes, half notes, a dotted half notes, and a whole note. No eighth notes. Okay. Now, sometimes the hands are playing together, so I'm going to take this one hand at a time first. The right hand starts with thumb on G. Here, that puts the hand here. So we're in this G position, and it's 1, 2, 3. Remember the dotted quarter note, or dotted half notes. Dotted half note. The half note gets 2 counts. The dot gets 1 because it's half the value of the note. Or it's the same as 3 quarter notes, whatever. So a quarter note gets a count, so it gets 3 counts. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I go through the whole piece and play it out. You're not moving around, you're right there. Then I do the same with the left hand. On measure 4, when it comes in, thumbs here. It's really the only finger number you need. If you're not moving around, don't be reading finger numbers. It's just 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. It's the same rhythm as the right hand, but different notes. Here, so I go through and I get the left hand working, and then I try putting them together and see what happens. So let's start with measure 5. We're here together. We're these notes, and then these notes, and then they hear. Just read them slowly. Take your time. You hesitate if you need to. It's okay right now. Just because you're using different fingers sometimes. Here, those are playing together, but otherwise, different fingers. The rhythm's the same, so that helps a little bit because you can get different rhythms too. And the same for measure 17 and on. It's the same notes and same. Okay. So once I put the hands together, then I'll go back over it a line or 2 at a time, especially where the hands are playing together, and I get rid of the hesitations. Go as slow as you need to. It's not important. We'll do speed later, but no hesitations. Then the articulation, and this is rather connected. They're giving you the phrasing, so you can lift up between the phrases. So in measure 4, you're here, but go on, lift up. So there's just a little bit of silence, like taking a breath. And so do that between each of these phrases. And sometimes you get a rest, so you have to. And then in measure 13, there's no lines or nothing. You can connect all that if you want. But at the end of the line, on measure 16, lift up to go on. So, because it's like that line is a phrase from measures 13, 14, 15, 16. That's all one phrase. Then lift up and go on. Take a breath. Now once I have the articulation in, I add the dynamics. Mezzo piano, whatever you think sort of soft is. Measure 5, the melody's in the right hand. This is not melody. So we want to hear the melody. This needs to be very soft. Don't play in the same if you can help it. Because this No, it just ruins it. So again, we're playing sort of soft here, and this is really soft here, very light. At the same time, it feels lopsided because you're putting weight on one side but not the other, but it's something we need to get accustomed to. And it could be either hand is the heavy one. So keep working at it. And measure 9, you're going to go up to that. They don't say how much to go up. You go up to about a moderately loud and then come back down. Now start moderately loud and come down. See, here the left hand has the melody. So now it's playing out. Now moderately loud, both hands, moderately soft, and then moderately loud and soft. Yeah. Now right now we're forcing these dynamics. We're thinking about how heavy or how light underneath. But you want to get to where you feel the dynamics. You just feel this is sort of soft here. You just play it that way. And then when you go up and measure 9 on it, you feel that getting louder and getting softer. You feel the dynamics eventually. Force them at first, but eventually you want to feel them. And then the speed. Well, gently's not a speed. It's a happy piece. It is. Put in a rit at there, retardando, remember, retard. Gradually slow down. Like remember that train coming into a stop, except you don't stop, you just slow down. So that whole note at the end is going to sound like it lasts longer than 4 counts. It doesn't. You simply slowed the count down so it lasts longer. Don't slow down too much, otherwise that note will last. Ugh. So just slow down, but don't overdo it. It's a felt thing. How much do I slow down? I don't know. Feel it. What do you think? Let's play this together slowly and check the notes and the rhythms. I'm not going to do the dynamics. We don't do louds and soft. We're just checking notes and rhythms. So play both hands about the same. I'll give us 4 counts. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 3, 4. Rest. Rest. 4, 3, 4, 4, 3, 4, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 3, 4, off. There's a duet for this. I'd like to play that. So I need you to go up an octave again. So just pretend middle C, instead of here is here, and instead of here, you're up here. Play it up here. All up here. I can speed it up a bit. I'll give us 4 counts. 1, 2, ready, go.